Sweet.
So it's about a 20, 30 foot drop to the chute that actually led into the room that was full of refuse and stuff where soon you got attacked by slime things and you guys found the rusting gauntlet and the flaming sword.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How will you descend?
Is it, if we jump, will it hurt us?
It's 20, 30 feet, so you would think of it.
Do we have rope?
Corzel doesn't.
Let me look. Equipment. Ooh, I have 50 feet of rope. Let's tie it to something that seems solid and then get down there.
Okay. So you climb down to the chute and it slides down into the refuse pit. The way out of here, since you've been here before, there's like a narrow winding passage that's mostly submerged that gradually leads to a room with that writing on the wall that you try to translate a while ago. So when you hit the chute, you basically slide down in the water. And are you just gonna just haul ass through the passages back?
Unless we see anything super weird, I don't see any reason to do otherwise.
Okay. So when you get to the submerged, the room with all the refuse piles in it, and you're just kind of barging through, the water is very deep. It goes up to about your shoulders. And when you're about halfway through, worm-ridden skeletons, two of them just leap out of the water at 4, 5, 6. Corzel.
Yes.
But they totally fail to. They're basically trying to drag you under the water, but Corzel, you're too stocky, too strong, so you kind of shoulder them off of you. What are you guys doing?
Get away from the water.
Are you gonna run out of the room, or
at least back up so they can't drag us in?
okay? You can get to there's a big refuse pile in the middle of the room. It's not too stable, but at least get you to about waist deep out of the water. And they the worm zombies they're kind of like they just sink back under the water, but you can kind of see the water rippling subtly where they're probably just walking along the bottom towards you. So Homa, what are you doing then?
Probably similar processes back up. Get ready to cast some spells once I get a better look.
Okay. And actually, Cortez, are you ready in action to wallop on when it gets out of the water again? Because you wouldn't have had to have moved far. You could move and then ready in action.
If she can, she'll ready a Lance of Faith.
Okay. Hamal, are you readying a specific spell, or are you just gonna kind of wait and see what happens?
It was likely gonna be some kind of damage dealing illusion. Oh no! Actually, I was just gonna magic missile. Just magic missile it.
Okay. So Melissa had to run to the bathroom really quick, so I'm gonna have her do a similar strategy. Just gonna scramble top of the heap as best she can, and prepare to shoot a arrow at one of them. And they will come out of the water, and you guys can do your attacks.
You want us to roll initiative?
Was that a yes?
I don't think you heard me.
Oh.
Do you want us to roll initiative?
No, I'm just gonna kind of do it. You know, you guys go, then they go, then you guys go, then they go. Just to speed things up.
Sorry, what did I miss?
2 guys zombies have emerged from the water.
Oh, we're down in that sludge pit.
Yeah, and apparently it has left a few behind to attack you. So, Corzell, Lights of Faith, give me a wisdom roll.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Okay. I must have closed it for whatever reason. I had it open, the dice roller. That's weird.
Oh, you were ready in an action to shoot an arrow, so you can make your arrow back.
Oh, you mean actually roll for the damage?
I don't think. Yeah. Okay. That's with weapons. So I think it's just 3. Yeah, I think so.
For what?
I was having Melissa
Herbo.
roll while I was waiting for you guys to do your rolls.
Oh yeah, 3.
To hit or damage?
Oh, sorry. To hit was 16. It was 3 damage because I only do 1d6 with magic missile.
Level like what 9?
Mm-hmm.
You make 2 magic missile attacks.
Okay. Cool.
Change the longbow to a different.
It's D8.
It is still D8. Okay.
All right. There's that.
11 for an attack.
That's a hit.
Is it?
Total of 4 damage.
Okay. And what did Corzell get?
How much damage does my Lance of Faith do?
6, but then it's scaled up as you level. Let me
Is it 2d6?
say.
She's a 7th level cleric. It might be 2d6. I don't know. Might not be though.
It's. Do you have the sun domain for some reason?
Nope.
Then it
Nope.
is 2d6 plus,
2d6?
plus wisdom modifier.
Okay. 2d6 plus 3 equals 14. Not bad.
That one.
Actually, that's almost max. Okay.
Assuming that
Yeah,
I
14 radiant. Yeah.
assuming that you guys all attack the closest one, arrow goes through the head, magic missile blasts some bones off, then the lance of faith just reduces it to dust.
Are those undead?
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. I keep having plus 1d4 damage.
Oh yeah, that's what you have. So you can use it against the second one.
Okay.
It's going to come up and it's going to claw at Corzell. For 1 claw. Uh, 7 damage. 1 armor piercing.
So 1 armor piercing. So that's damage reduction. It reduces the damage reduction.
Yeah.
Okay. So 6 damage. Okay. Yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, Corzell needed to rest.
Whoops.
Did you? That was actually you guys didn't rest last time because we were going to ask Jacob if you guys wanted to actually.
Yeah, and he wanted to go. So
I didn't know that you needed to rest.
no, it's fine.
I'm sure sure we'll be okay.
Well,
Fine. We got plenty of potions and whatnot. Come on, guys.
So no short rest before you chase them. Then you guys just chasing it right away.
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure.
Corzel's blessing lasts 10 minutes, I think, right?
Yeah, it'd still be going.
Would it be? Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Well, if you would have rested, then yes, it would have gone away. But you didn't rest, so it's still it's still going for. When did you cast the blessing?
At the start of the combat with the, was it more zombies? I think it was, or skeletons. What did we just fight at the end of last week? Time we played.
There was more skeletons, Kais, or
Skeletons, right? Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
okay.
With maggots in them and stuff. Okay.
So you
Yeah,
still
she,
got
yeah, at the start of that.
I'd still think about like 7 more minutes left on it then.
Okay. So we haven't advanced that far. Okay, cool. Cool. Is it our turn now?
Yeah.
Or is it just the one zombie? Okay.
There's only one zombie left, and it was just pawing at you. So now you guys can just. I'm assuming you're gonna shoot, stab, and blast.
Oh yeah.
Well, if this thing's up in her face, she'll just heft her hammer and just like take the top of it and just pound it into dust.
And give me a pound into dust roll, and then
The rest of us do it.
yeah, you just do your attacks. It's probably going to be necessary to finish that.
I might one shot it. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah,
15 and then 11 for my attacks.
and how much damage?
Let's see. 16 and 8.
So total of 24.
Great. 68, and then or actually
Oh god.
that's higher. That's too higher because I deal increased damage, don't I, with the blessing as well? +1 damage, one and +1 attack.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So it's actually 12 and 16 for the attack, and then 17 and 9 for the damage. Radiant.
No, actually, you don't one-shot it, but you 1-2-shot it.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, yeah, I didn't think I could one-shot it necessarily with one attack. Yeah.
I mean, your one action, yeah, you just smash, and you're knocking bits of it off, and it's turning to powder as you do so, and then it just crumbles back into the water.
Okay.
And the water looks still now.
hopefully.
So you're gonna keep going.
She's going to heal herself. She's going to take a moment to heal herself first.
Okay.
Corzel looks decidedly not in the best shape.
I mean,
Okay.
if we have to rest so you can
No, it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to rest because then we'll lose. We won't be able to. Yeah, we won't be able to chase this thing.
well, sure, but if Corzel's gonna die, it's probably not as
We'd rather.
If it comes to that.
okay.
Franken.
You guys just don't know. What is he up to? Where is he going?
I know. Probably going to.
I was trying to double check how much damage. Like, for some reason, I must have deleted my old bookmark for the 1.2 version, but never made a bookmark for the 1.4.
Are you trying to see how many points you have, or how much you feel?
How much I heal?
1d8 plus wisdom modifier.
Okay, it's a D8. I still just like having the document open too, though, so I can look at it. Where the hell's my dice roller? Okay, there we go. D8 plus 3. There we go. 6 total.
Nice.
But I basically heal back the damage she took from that for that.
Nice. Using that favor.
She has 4 favor left.
Cool.
That's just she's 4 favor left, and she has less than half health. A lot less, but yeah. That's what I mean. Like, I don't want to have to pump all my rest to my favor into healing, but we'll see.
Mhm.
So continuing on, going through the winding little submerged passage, nothing jumps out and attacks you. After a few minutes, you emerge in the half-flooded chamber that had a bunch of strange writing on the walls that ultimately didn't mean anything.
Like it was the ghouls that were.
That was the theory, was that the ghouls were just drawing weird shit on the walls.
Mhm.
And from there, it takes you about another minute to run down another winding passageway to the room that had the ghouls inside when you first opened the plug, and then to go down a short hallway that leads to the room that had the plug that you pulled it out of the water. So now you are in the chamber that looked like it was a long time ago used to house gladiators. There's like a toppled statue.
That was where we unplugged the plug.
Yeah.
Is there any trail or anything of like little worms or slime or anything?
There are. Look at the ground. You see little kind of greasy black smears, which you've seen the worms actually. When they fall off of a zombie, they only about like a second later they just melt away.
Oh, that.
And there's kind of a lingering odor of rot.
Right.
Going down the other passage, at least back to the cenobi where you guys are stationed. You get about halfway down the passage when you're hearing shouting, screaming.
Right.
Of course we do.
So we let them scream for a while until it gets quiet.
No, I don't think we need to go quite that far.
All right.
So what are you doing?
I guess we're gonna charge in there.
Everyone's just gonna rush on it.
Well, I'm gonna sneak on it.
Okay, so are you gonna sneak in and see what you see and
Yes.
tell them, or are you gonna
How about
sneak
that?
while they run past you?
Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to just run in there? I mean, if you guys run in there, I will sneak in there, so that I'm hidden and I can use my sniper.
And not get attacked.
It's up to you guys, though.
I don't know.
I can make you invisible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. For how long?
When I stop concentrating on it, paying the sustain cost, or you attack another creature.
Okay. But I still could sneak and be invisible, and even if I throw an arrow, and hop back down to stay hidden, would I be hidden still?
You make a stealth
Yes,
check.
I know
Posed
that.
by the-
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, well, I wouldn't.
I mean, this way you could be in plain sight while still
Yes.
getting the sneak attack shot off.
Exactly. Okay.
Or you could just run around in plain sight without being seen until you find a better hiding place and then do that. There's ways to do it. So you're going to invisibilize Sumia. But now the question is, are you guys going to move forward to see what you can see before you barge in, or are you just going to charge on in?
It's up to you.
Me.
Yeah.
I guess invisible me. Come up to the path as far as you can before you're seen, and then I will take a look.
Sure.
Oh, that they can go up the hallway as far as they can until no one, making sure no one can still see them, and then I will continue on. So I don't.
Just so we're close enough.
Okay. So you're invisible,
Yeah.
and you guys creep up, and then Sumia, you run around, and you see the guards are now worm zombies.
Okay.
Each of the doors that house the gladiators, it looks like they've been torn off the hinges. They've all been torn off the hinges. You're not sure if it just smashed them open or if it systematically went down one at a time. There was only you and one other team though,
Left.
and so you see the Boslo worm trying to like. It looks like he just kind of like a dog with its head in a bucket. He's like stuck its head into a room,
Okay.
and you can hear shouting and screaming. You don't know what's going on though. But the two soldiers are just kind of standing there looking kind of in your direction. Actually, they were. If you weren't invisible, they probably would have seen you, as if they're waiting for you guys to show up.
Oh, okay.
Now, with that said, you know where they're looking. You could try to see if like
I could throw something or distract them in a sense.
The middle of the room. The whole chamber is kind of divided into 3 parts. A number of rooms block off, like near the middle of it. Okay. So if Hamal and Corzael, if you guys want to avoid the zombies entirely, at least to get a good initial attack, you could, Sumia knows where they are, where they're looking, so you guys could actually try to sneak around and just avoid them entirely.
To get to the worm, or
yes, to get to the worm, or if you just want to run out of the room, the way out of here to the upper floors is now clear.
I don't like leaving people to the fate. Yeah,
but that was the opposing team.
So they
you guys
were just competing.
You're now the de facto victors.
Oh my god, really?
I don't make the rules. I just play the NPCs who made the rules.
Corzo's not the best at sneaking past anything or anyone. But, yeah.
Well, Hamal could always invisible you instead of.
Could he?
I could.
Yeah.
But only one of you at a time, and then that kind of leaves.
Yeah.
Well, see, now you can assume it. You can dash off to the side, and then Hamal can drop it, and then invisible Corzael.
Would I be able to hit the worm?
You can shoot the worm. You get your sting attack damage and everything.
Just go full Princess Leia on it.
Yeah, really. So if I tied a rope to one of my arrows, right?
Okay.
Oh, good. How big would
Choke
that
it out.
worm be for me to try and pull it?
Oh, there's no way you can pull that one out of the hole.
I didn't think so.
I mean, I can go that Margotha mini that Lizak's play with, the giant green orb thing. That's basically how big this is. Like if we were to scale it.
Maybe if we had one of his skeletal constructs, maybe they could pull it. But
what would be the most painfulest spot? Does it look like that I could poke into that worm? Like the one where it would just be like, oh my god, I gotta get out of this hole.
What? I mean, that's
my theory. I just
the,
started looking at it.
Well, tear it open, right?
It's a worm. I don't really know. It's a zombie worm.
I guess I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna try and stay hidden somewhere. Okay. So I am staggering.
Okay. So while Sumi is doing that, are you gonna invisibilize Corzael?
Invisibilize. I mean, the moment I feel the effect break.
Okay. So give me an attack roll.
All right, cool.
You get a +2 to hit because it can't see you.
So that would be a 15.
That is a hit.
And is it undead?
It is undead.
Right. And it ignores armor, by the way. It's my sniper. 6 plus 6 is 12. Ignores armor. I don't think the 3 armored piercing would matter, so.
Full damage?
Yes.
Okay, so.
Right,
okay, so. It heaves back and then it pops its head out and looks around. Give me a post stealth check.
Oh, right. Do a stay hidden check. Oh, yeah. 21.
It doesn't see you. But you do see that it has these long tentacles coming out of its mouth, and it has 2 of the gladiators from the opposing team. One of them is this armored warrior, looks like basically a fighter. Other one's a more lightly armored rogue type elf woman, basically you, like you. they both look to be unconscious, and it's just kind of looking around. It looks at the arrow, and then it kind of like just like slurps up the tentacle with the elf on it into the mouth, and then you hear like this loud. Corzel, Hamal, you feel the effect break. Corzel, you're now invisible.
All right.
Get him, Corzel. Slice off those tentacles.
Corzel's kind of like, "What's the plan?" Kind of whisper.
Tentacles off. As I shout through the top. Just kidding.
Yeah, just go up and try to do some damage. Find Sumia, make sure she's not.
Oh, I'm good.
So,
You guys could probably
Corzel,
see
if you're invisible, you could basically run right up to it and smack it. You'll be visible, but you'll get a +2 to hit. No problem.
What about these two guys that are looking for us?
They won't see you at all.
Oh, okay.
Like, basically, if you run around where Sumia was like, "Hey guys, go this way," then the direction they're looking, you're too far away from them to really sense their presence, and they might hear a noise, but they're dumb zombies.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were told to watch for us and attack us.
But they're quite a distance away. It was more of a. Obviously, Bozal did not think that you guys would be invisible, so he didn't put them really close to the entrance where you would have to come.
Okay.
But Humal can still kind of sneak where I am.
Hamal he has the cloaky thing, so he'll.
Corzel has that too. It's just
Oh, I thought Sumia had it.
Yeah, but Hamal also has Veil, so I can use my int for stealth checks instead of dex.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, sure. She'll kind of like dash, trying to like make sure nothing cling clangs on her body too much. She doesn't have that much anyway, but when she's dashing full out, there's going to be some noise.
Yeah, so you're running toward it, and it obviously it looks around a little bit, and obviously it's hearing the noise, and then it says minions to me, and they start to turn around basically as you close the distance and make your attack. Like they're just turning around to just look in your direction while it happens.
Not that they can still see you, but
They can't see you yet, but I mean they're gonna see you, but they're not gonna be able to get to you right away.
I can try and hit them as they're going to you while you're attacking the worm.
Yeah, I think she pauses for a moment, but she just says "fuck it" and just like try to come from an angle and just try to hit this thing where it's not looking, right? Just like try to hit it in the gullet or something. Just a hammer uppercut.
Are you trying to like hit the elf person out of its mouth, or are you
going for the other guy with the tentacle?
There is a guy hanging out the tentacles.
Go for the tentacle.
Mostly, she's just trying to like hit it where it's vulnerable, or where she thinks it might be vulnerable, right? Mouth.
You hit it in the mouth with your holy hammer, and you say, "Eat this."
Would she be able to reach the mouth, like the head?
Actually, no. I mean, you can make a jump check to try to hit it.
Yeah, she's not doing that.
Yeah.
Can she hit the bulge, or is there a bulge or anything?
It's kind of a bulge. I mean,
not that kind of bulge, but you know what I mean.
No, I know what you meant.
Yeah.
You were thinking of the kind of bulge I wasn't thinking of.
Okay. I was just making sure.
There's no worm balls.
No. Hopefully not. That's what I mean. Like she's trying, maybe trying to go for the underbelly, like one of the rolls, right, of the worm, one of the soft, squishy rolls, just like.
Oh no! This is like a wiggly, wriggly worm, not a dragon worm. Its whole body's soft.
Yeah, that's why I said aim for the stomach, so at least you're. Although you could just hit the elf lady.
Yeah, she'll just go for the fleshy bits near the tentacle, where it's got the guy, right? Like the tentacles and stuff, right?
Okay. Give me a
Or like
attack roll
just
then. What's your attack?
dissect the whole arm off or tentacle off.
We're going to need to do initiative eventually. Because we're kind of getting the...
Kind
Is
of.
she making one attack or two attacks?
You can do your full 2 attacks.
Okay, just making sure. Wasn't
I mean,
sure if she was
I
like charging or.
But the way this is played out is that you guys kind of snuck in, so I'm kind of instead of making you guys do a surprise round, just gonna we'll keep it going so we don't stop anything.
Gotcha.
It's been a while. Let's get as much play as we can out of this session.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
The first one's a crit, but second one might miss though. Or no, it's an 11. It is an 11, so I don't know. Sure.
Actually, since you crit it, I'm gonna say that you do your crit effect, and you knock the guy off the tentacle.
Okay. Cool.
Without hurting him, like you don't hit him, pinata off the tentacle and
It's
kill
like
him.
when someone hits you and you end up letting go of whatever you're holding on to.
Well, because it's got a radiant hammer, right? She just hits the tentacle bit, and it destroys it. It disintegrates it off, so the guy just falls on the ground.
Yeah, it's a 26 and then an 11.
Ooh.
Those are her attacks.
Oh, to
Wait,
hit?
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
I got
the 11 is a miss, but the 26 is definitely a hit.
Okay. So her you still max damage, right, on a crit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's D12 plus 6. 18? Yeah. 18 radiant.
Okay, so... Okay. So yeah, you hit it. The guy, you turn the tentacle to dust or ashes, and the guy flops on the ground. He's clean moving where his leg is. You can see that it's been it looks it's been withered really badly from contact with the tentacle.
Yeah. She kind of kicks him a bit, right? Not roughly. I think it's kind of more like with the boot of her heel, right? Just to see if he's still kind of alive. Just kind of as she's kind of backing up a bit, right?
Oh no, he looks alive. But he's barely he looks really pale. But he doesn't look like he's going to turn into a zombie. Yeah. At least
but she's just looking for a reaction, right? She's not looking she's not looking to try and save the guy. Right?
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, okay.
He reacts.
Okay.
Just barely though.
Yeah.
So Hamal.
Yes.
So now the two Kaya zombies, they're not even looking at you.
Yeah.
So you can easily stroll on over to where Sumia is and do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, no, I will definitely do that. And let's see here. How much mana do I have? Since I don't get back all my mana every time we short rest, I'm really focusing hard on how to spend it.
Right.
Smartly.
Well, I mean, you guys haven't even short rested yet. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, this will be good to see your character longevity, this terms of resources plays out.
Oh, where's my owlbear? Did I have it come with me? I didn't have it come with me, did I? No, I kept it.
I don't think so. I don't think we had any quote-unquote pets with us at all.
No. Well, I think Kumal probably had the dragon.
Or yeah,
it's always with
your owlbear is chilling in its room, just it's oblivious to this. Yeah. It's just sitting there sleeping, curled up.
Oh my god.
Purring a little bit, and then it wakes up, and you're not there, so it's kind of like stretches out, and then it cuts to you guys under frantic melee of death, and then it cuts back to it, and a little calm dun, 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 music. It's just chewing on a little toy, and back to you guys.
Yeah.
Would I be able to get to the room with unseen?
No.
Okay, never mind.
It's very close to the room that you guys are in.
Okay.
I mean,
that room.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna start dumping out my bag of holding so I can get my skeletons out.
That's back to Hamal. Oh god, get
I'm just
There's
I'm like
skeleton.
I'm
the
not
Tree
sure.
skeleton.
It'll
God.
probably-
Where did
Just
the
gonna dump
snake? Yeah,
Are you dumping out all your skeletons, or are you picking out a certain one?
my chimera and my cockatrice.
Okay. So that'll be that
Yes.
turn, and then we're back to the worm and the zombies. So the zombies are going after Crizel because they can see you now.
Can they get to it?
Oh yeah, they're gonna charge. So hit and miss. Crizel, they're actually gonna. Oh no, they're gonna stab at you with swords.
What are you looking for?
Looking for D8.
I need a D8.
So 11 damage to Corzael. Only one hits. The worm.
One 11 damage, one attack.
Yeah, just
with
one.
attack.
Okay.
And so the worm, he sucks in air, and then his body inflates, and then all these little tiny threads burst out of his body and start whipping around. And you can see that they slice through the stone very easily.
Oh,
So every round, you're going to take a little bit of damage from these.
All right.
And
Corzo
he's
might get
going
one shot
to-
next round.
He is going to try and... He's actually reaching down to try to bite the guy on the ground. And so he scoops him up and makes like a swallow, and then you see the guy, grabs him by the leg, right? So like with one swallow, he's gulfed down to like his arm is kind of dangling out of the mouth. And that's his action.
Okay.
Arm's action. Corzel, your turn. The whipping threads are going to deal 2 damage to you. Armor will resist this. So I think you're actually fine.
No, she only has one right now. One damage reduction.
Oh.
Her armor's is damaged.
The threads are 30 feet long. So right now, Hamal and Sumia, you guys are safe from it.
Okay.
Can she kind of run out of there and like take a swing at the zombies as she kind of gets out of there, moves out of the way?
Right next.
That's what I mean. Like she's gonna beat them back as she like gets away from the.
what about the guy that Corzel helped? Is he getting hit by the thread?
He's
It
already
actually
picked
tried to
up.
swallow him. You can see like his arm dangling out of the mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Corzel, you can use your action to attack the zombies twice, and then you can run out, and that'll be like how.
Yeah. That's what I kind of mean. Like narratively
Swap
speaking, she's like swatting them back as she's trying to like get by them, basically. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Let's see.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow into the guy's hand, and I'm gonna. Oh, you're really gonna do that? You're gonna hardcore? Okay.
I assume they hit, but 18 and 17.
Yeah, those are both hits.
Okay, so I thought 11 and then 17 damage, radiant. And she'll hit one and then the other. She'll hit one zombie and then the other zombie.
The first one does not go down when you hit it. You want to hit it with your second attack.
No, like she straight up, she's like beating them back, right? So she'll hit one and then the other, and then
Oh, okay.
Okay. So. Okay, got both. So you hit both zombies. They're solid hits, but they're still standing, and you run out of the. You run just to the edge of the little, the writhing hair-like strands.
Okay. Yeah, and she'll heal herself just as her last as she's kind of just running away, basically.
Okay.
Let's see if it does anything.
You're still hidden.
I know I'm still hidden.
Nice, that's much better. 10 health.
Or do you want to?
I still want to try this. Gosh dang it! It
Okay.
sounds like- I love how you saw my grin and you're like, "What? Are you gonna shoot an arrow into the guy's hand?"
Well, it's more like, what? Are you gonna try to harpoon him out? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay.
So I attach a rope.
Finish off the zombies.
Oh, that's true. I will risk it. Hopefully his hand is still dangling when I come back around next time. So I will hit the zombie. One
Okay.
of the zombies.
Okay.
That's a 6. And I'm still hidden? Do I get +2?
Yes.
8. That's 13.
That's a hit.
All right. And they are undead. Give me my D10 or D3. 8. That is 16 damage. Ignores armor.
Okay, that one is barely dead.
Barely.
That's 16 hit points left. Now you have one more attack left.
How do I have
You also
to-
deal 1 plus 1d4 against undead if you didn't
Yeah, I
do
already
that.
did.
You did?
You-
Okay. Just make sure.
You're like such a high level multi-class ranger rogue
Oh,
that
I
I
didn't
figured.
remember that.
Yeah, no, I mentioned it because I figured, you at least have earned a second attack by now.
I guess we'll hit the other zombie.
Okay, you don't want to go for the
Well,
dingling arm?
the dangle arm.
Finish off the zombies.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. That is another 16. Ignores armor. And now I have to roll to stay stealth. Come on, baby. That is an 18.
Okay. And now we are down to Hamal.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, both
Right.
the zombies.
Good job, Sumia.
Oh yeah, definitely good job, Sumit. Well, fuck.
Corzo gives her like a thumbs up behind her as she's kind of holding up her holy symbol.
The dead zombies, are they are all the worms in them dead as well?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. All right, then yeah, let's
Shriveling and melting into the ground. Yeah.
let's not resurrect, but let's raise these undead.
Oh, nice. Oh, where'd she go?
Although I figure that probably takes more time.
They were just animated, so I imagine in some sense it's easier.
Yeah, no, I didn't figure it would take more than a turn, but
Well, you can direct your. You got your skeletons dumped out, so they need the.
okay.
They need orders from you.
Yeah, go slash at the worm and stay behind it at all costs.
Right. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. All right, let me go down to the stats. Oh man, it's been a while since I looked at these stats. Okay, they're the Chimera. Okay, 2 claw. First one's a natural 20. Second one is a 19. Sweet. Okay, and the claw attacks are so the first one is 12 damage with 1 armor piercing. Actually, well, it's large. I don't think the worm is pinned.
No, it's too big.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Damn. No, that's fine. And then the second damage roll is 8. So a total of 20 damage. 1 armor piercing twice.
20 damage.
Yeah,
Ouch.
the back of the worm. And then the cockatrice. Which a bite attack and a talon attack. Those are +6 and +6. Oh my god. These things numbers. Alright. The first one, I'm guessing an 8 misses.
Yes.
Okay. The second one is 19, 25, 1d8, or plus 1d4, 6, plus 4 damage, 10 damage from the cockatrice.
Okay. Is that it? I say, is that it when you just did like 40 damage almost?
It was 30.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe
That's comparable to Corzel, right? So
Yeah.
makes sense.
And I'm
does-
using up.
And Sumia,
Yeah.
actually. Sumia's doing really good against the undead right now.
So they're tearing the worm apart. And then its turn, the worm does another gulp, and the hand goes inside the mouth.
Like spaghetti.
And then
That's a great image.
Mm-hmm.
You hear like a voice in your whisper in your mind, and it sounds well. Your voice in your mind it says you need to get him out of there.
Huh. Okay.
What does this voice sound like to Sumia? And I assume
It
it's only
sounds
like-
Sumia. I assume it's only Sumia that's hearing it, right? Okay.
But it sounds a little muffled, and it sounds like a little far away.
Is it a man's voice? A woman's voice?
It sounds like filled.
That's
Gotcha.
Is it my turn or is it?
It is your turn.
Has Corzale gone?
No, okay, no, its action was swallowing the guy up, so now it is everyone's turn again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. Is that all it did for its action then? Just swallow the guy. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure.
Actually, it did move towards.
A little bit.
So now you're all kind of in the writhing hair aura.
Mm.
So assuming your turn, you're taking 10 damage from the hair.
10. Jeez.
Yes.
Those are long
And also-
hairs.
It's not necessarily like hair. It's like these very sharp, very thin strands
Like
that just
wired.
yeah.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like this. It's like if you've ever seen
Okay.
Johnny Mnemonic, it's like that monofilament whip thing the guy had out of his finger.
Yeah.
Like you can see that it's slashing up the stone pretty easily. So, and also any range attacks against it are -1 to hit because it can just slice up the.
Mm-hmm.
It might slice up the arrow.
Does it ever open up its mouth?
It hasn't yet.
Would I be able to sneak anywhere?
It looks like it's focusing on Corzale, what with her magic hammer, and Hamal's skeletons, what with them just tearing the crap out of it.
Is there any way I could sneak around it and climb up its back? Or jump onto its back or something?
If you get on its back, I mean, you can climb on its back, but it's gonna realize you're there.
I know that.
Okay, so you can, so you run around and you climb on its back. You're trying to, I mean, you already took the damage from the hair stuff, so you're basically trying to weave around that as best you can.
Okay. Yeah, can I roll to dodge that stuff?
Well, that's every turn.
Oh.
I just roll a d12
Oh,
and see how much damage you take.
Okay.
So this time you did not dodge it very well.
Which was, what did I get?
You took 10 damage.
Oh, that one time.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
But it's only at the start of the round. You're not going to worry about it now. So what is your aim though? What are you trying to do?
Cut it open.
Okay, then give me an attack roll with something.
Roll my daggers.
With a dagger.
I don't think I'll use my curse dagger. Use my regular dagger. Woo!
You got
I got a d20. Or I mean, a natural 20. Sorry. I got a natural 20, which is only 7 damage, but I'm like right there trying to.
okay. So
7 damage with your dagger.
Wait, is it on deck?
yeah, I mean you. So
Oh,
it
that's
would
my
be,
ranger one, though. Does that still count?
What do you need ranger one?
It's under ranger, undead hunter.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
it doesn't matter what you use to attack with. So no, it's max damage though. So it'd be 11 damage.
Oh, okay. Do I open it up at all?
You guys see Sumia like Hamal, you're commanding your undead, you claw it, keep it from moving
By
around
the
too
way, I want
much.
to be laying on it.
And then Corzale, you're healing yourself up, and then all of a sudden you guys see Sumia run up its back, and then she whips out her dagger, stabs into the side of its head, and kind of slides down underneath it. This huge crescent in the side of its throat, and it's just oozing this black ichor everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
And
You're welcome. I'm just kidding.
so you've opened up a gash in it, but the guy's still inside the throat.
I know.
You just gave it a new
I'm
smile.
trying to get to the guy. I'm trying to just
Okay, so
knife my way
this
in
is
it.
your full crazy action. You've got the first step down.
Okay.
It is now Corzale or Humal's turn.
Good, Corzale.
Okay. So she takes damage from the filament?
Yes.
Or is it automatic damage or like an attack? How does that work?
It's automatic damage, but you only took 1 damage because you're like, I'm going to say it's because you're at the very edge, and so your armor kind of blocks it, but you do see that your armor is getting pretty scratched up from it.
Okay. So is that 1 hour? Is that one damage before armor or 1 damage after armor?
No damage.
Okay. So okay, got it. Okay. Question about the filament then. Is it kind of spun out in our direction, or is it a 30-degree radius around it? It's like
it's a 30-foot radius all around it. It's very long. It's whipping around. It's not like it's a huge dense like head of hair type stuff. It's scattered about its body. It's just a lot of it.
It's more.
It's sparse. It's very sparse.
Yeah, it's more of a web than like a net. Then okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering maybe if she could get like on the other side of it or something, and maybe like that would either draw it away from Sumia and Hamal, or she herself would stop getting whipped by it. But no, okay. Does she think that if she got underneath it, she wouldn't be whipped by it?
If you went underneath it?
Yeah.
Maybe you should let Jamal's skeletons try and do that first, just to see what happens.
If you want to try to go underneath it, then I'll say that there are still it seems to kind of control it to a point, but you would be underneath it. So I'll say that if you do that, I'll roll the d12 twice, and I'll take the lower result.
And by underneath, I don't mean like she's trying to like slither under its folds. I mean like she's literally
no. I mean, it's like half of its body is like
up.
Hefted
yeah, it's
off
up,
the
right?
ground.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So yeah, you can totally do that. You'll be kind of in its blind spot, and so your odds of taking less damage. So because that's actually kind of a clever thing to do. So yeah, you can do that. And then what are you gonna do?
Yeah, she's like, you can see her. She looks at him all right. He's got these zombies. And you can tell like there's this quick kind of glance of like, God damn it. But then she's like, okay, whatever. This is probably gonna save my life. But then she kind of says, fuck it. And she's gonna heal herself right away and then charge in and just like slide in under these folds and just beat it in the chest or something.
Okay. Then do those things.
Like whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a freaking 1 on my heal.
Can you spend a favor to reroll your hero?
No,
Are you
it
out?
wouldn't be worth it.
Fair enough.
I would
It would be actually better if he just spent another favor to heal himself a second time.
No, that's agreeable.
Because he'd still get the 4 points from the first favor burn.
Yeah. So she's at 25 health right now of 49.
Oh boy.
But yeah, she'll get underneath there and just like whack-a-mole upwards. All right, yeah, okay, attack. I was like, what am I rolling again? 16 and 18 for the attacks.
Both of those hit.
Okay. 13 damage radiant, 15 damage radiant.
Ouch. Okay. So the radiant damage, it turns patches of the worm to ash when you strike it, and so this is actually because you went underneath it, kind of where Sumi is dangling from to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Sumi, you can see the guy inside, but he's looking like really pale, and his flesh is starting to he's looking pale where his flesh doesn't look like it's blackening, as if he's just being rotted away.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
You adjusted.
The ichor, like when you cut it open, a bit of it got on you, and it feels icy, and it starts to rot your flesh away, just untouched. Like you scrape it off, but there's already like a scar on you.
Okay.
Hamal, what are you doing?
I'm gonna continue having my skeletons messed it up. I don't have much mana for anything else.
Back away.
Can you get one of your skeletons to grab at him?
To grab at who?
The guy.
Yeah, I
He
could give
doesn't know
it.
you're gonna do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, as a free action, shout for Hamal at you.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
I mean, Hamal doesn't know what you're. I mean, for all I know, you're just doing like a
no,
guys. I had a crazy idea.
no,
Oh my
I'm
god, it
gonna-
actually worked
I'm
this
gonna leave
time.
it so that those all doesn't.
Is that what you want Hamal to do? Is try to save this guy?
That's what the voice, inside my head told me.
Yeah.
So that's my goal.
Just so you know, Corzael is not prioritizing this guy's life. She's just trying to kill
Yeah, I
him.
get that. I'm just trying to let my what I'm doing be known to Bozal. I don't know if that'll cause him to face me or do something else first to the people that he swallowed. So
Well, I don't know. The way I look at it is if that we do manage to kill the Bozal worm, then the guy will get out anyways.
I just figured the sooner the better get him out while I'm hurting him.
Well, say as much then.
Yeah, just tell me. I'll try to have one of my large bony skeletons run over and try to pull him out.
Yeah, I think that would be
he
best
doesn't get
because we're
sliced up.
probably going to get hurt by that Ichor thing. So yes, I'm going to shout to them all. Please,
No, exactly.
try and get one of your skeletons to grab this guy.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Then Hamal will look at one of his skeletons. I guessing probably the Chimera, and say, run up to that hole and pull out the guy inside.
Okay.
The new smile that we gave it.
Also back
The
away.
cut.
Yes, and also back away.
Okay. Yeah. So your skeletons can do that. So I mean, they understand that command. Give me an attack roll then.
All right. For the Chimera, let's see here. 25.
That's it. So the Chimera reaches inside, grabs the guy, yanks him out. He looks completely motionless, again, very pale. He looks. Hamal, you know that he's suffering. You know, he's been exposed to too much like necrotic energy.
Yeah.
You're not even sure he's still alive anymore. Like you would basically have to either give him a mending potion and cross your fingers, or Corzael could try to heal him.
Yeah.
I'll give him a mending potion if need be.
So that's your Chimera. Your Chimera also, yeah, he can run up, grab the guy, and then run away. The Chimera will take.
Can we see the girl?
The Chimera will take 8 damage with the filaments. No, you don't see the girl at all.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine. The Chimera can take some hits. Let's see here.
And oh yeah, the cockatrice will then take 2 damage.
It's fine with me.
For now.
Yeah, well, no, of course. All right. Perfect. Oh, and the Chimera, because of how it's shaped, it cannot direct attacks against the same target. Do you feel that because this thing is huge enough that it might be able to?
Or maybe different spots on the worm?
Okay, so I'm going to say that your Chimera running up, having to leap up, grab the guy, and yank him out. Only the snake tail can make an attack.
Okay, that's fine. Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. All right, cockatrice, eat it. Fuck it up. All right, bite attack. That is a 14 to hit.
That is barely enough.
Okay, great. All right, d10 plus d4 plus 4. And this is 1 armor piercing. 10, 13, 17.
Okay, so
And then it's talon attack. Well, that hits. That's a 24. D8 plus D4. 12 damage.
12 damage.
Yeah, from its talon.
Okay, so this so your cockatrice fighting at it, tearing at it, clawing it apart. Bolzal gurgles out like a no, and then the whole worm just flops to the ground and starts melting into a big rancid pile of goo. Sumia, you're touching him.
Of course, it'll roll out of the way before
Yeah.
it collapses under.
Oh crap! Give me a reflex save.
Reflex.
You said 8
I
necrotic.
think it's
Yeah.
0, right? Let's see. I put my dice roller on my other screen, so I was like, where the hell did I put it now? I was like, oh, it's over there. Reflex. I think it's just a blank D20.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh, not +9, +0. There we go. Okay, a 5.
5.
Yeah.
12, 16, 20 necrotic damage.
Jeez.
Yeah. So okay.
I'll do a mending
20.
potion.
Good thing I healed myself. She'd be dead by now. Of course, I has 5 health.
So yeah, so Corzel, you come just like screaming out for like covered in goo, like what was a RoboCop movie where the guy comes out of all the toxic waste or whatever?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're not
Is that
nothing
RoboCop?
like it was, but that's just the agony of all this necrotic, life leeching goo.
Yeah.
Is there her body? The girl?
You can go dig for it if you want.
Not right now. But the guy.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's even breathing.
I'm gonna force a mending potion down his throat.
Doesn't.
Seriously, he's dead?
At this point, if Corzel has a favor, she has to use healing magic on him.
Corzel's a little preoccupied right now.
Yeah, preoccupied on time.
A healing potion.
You have an actual healing potion?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
Can
so
I change it from a mending potion to a healing potion?
yeah, you can go try a healing potion. But as you go to try to give him the healing potion, out of the goo, this ragged, very elf-like Caius zombie comes rushing towards him with a dagger, with the guy on the ground.
Well, I'm gonna take my dagger and dagger her. Dagger
Okay.
her a question. Oh, nice. And she's undead, right?
Oh yeah.
That's 7 damage.
Okay. Corzel, what are you doing?
Ignores armor, or no, it doesn't.
Corzel, what are you doing?
Corzel can see this, right?
Yeah, she looks like she is going. She like Sumia runs up and stabs her, and her dagger just carves right through her. She's not paying any attention to Sumia at all. She's just going straight for this guy on the ground.
Okay. I mean, thinks that this thing is going to attack Sumi in some way, even if it's like it's up in
you
her
clearly
face.
see
It
that.
runs past
You
me.
clearly see it barrel past Sumia, like it doesn't even give a shit that she's there.
Okay.
You can easily tell it's going for this unconscious guy for some reason.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, Corzel's still kind of like not quite rolling around or anything. She's kind of like flat on her belly at this point. She's still kind of like moaning in pain, but like she's gonna quickly just kind of grasp her holy symbol at her chest and just like point it at this thing and lance of faith this thing as it charges towards him. Caius zombie.
Okay.
Let us see if that is a good roll. Well, I was like, I keep keep trying to look for the dice roller, but it's on the other screen. I'm just blind. So that's a +3, I think. I don't think I have any other modifiers to Lance of Faith. No, because yeah, I need like a special holy symbol probably. 14 for the attack.
That's it.
Cool. Awesome. All right. And then let's see the damage. 15.
Ooh, nice.
15 radiant.
Okay. So you blast off like half of her body, so just she's like staggering toward the guy. Like doesn't even skip a beat. Doesn't bother trying to defend herself in any way. Still going for the guy.
Yeah, these golden like roots just kind of pierce her and just kind of just like melt or like ash away part of her body basically.
And she's still going, like hobbling towards him now. Though she's not sprinting, but
Give me a
hobbling.
second.
Hamal, what are you doing?
He just give him a second.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Well, this is can Hamal
That's
stop
tense.
it?
Tense moment.
I
Okay.
mean, I have two large
Yes.
skeletons in the area.
Do
So I'll have them tackle with the intent not to murder as hard as possible.
No,
just
murder.
murder.
Oh, just murder? Okay,
Murder. We have the other guy
fair enough.
who-
All right, the cockatrice is
I also have full bottle.
going to do very bad things. It's good for us, bad for it. Chimera plus 5 to hit. So 21 and then 16. Total damage 1d8 plus 4. 1 armor piercing twice. 9, 18 damage from the.
Okay, that is enough to kill her. Like the cockatrice just stomps on her and like with its beak just rips her head off and crushes it.
I'm gonna run over to the guy and
The arm is still like clawing up the ground, twitching a little bit, like it's still trying to get towards him, but the cockatrice is kind of a couple more stomps and then it stops twitching.
I'm gonna try and shove the healing potion down him.
Okay. So you healing potion down the throat. Almost immediately, all the black splotches go away. The leg heals up. All the wounds heal up. And he just
I was gonna say, does he gasp?
Up. And he backs away looking around. Sees the big melted patch, sees a skeleton. And
The cockatrice, you mean?
yeah, sees a skeleton. And he starts scrambling away like he's like toward one of the exits.
I'm just gonna be like, whoa, it's okay. The worm is gone.
Give me a diplomacy check. He looks like he is too terrified to think.
Worst comes to worst, we can just put him
Okay.
against the ground.
Or-
No, he's scrambled up, runs toward the exit. He's looking around, looks back, sees you guys standing there, and he starts running towards what you think is the room that he was in.
Block him. Block the room. Once he goes in there. That's what I say.
Is Hamal gonna?
Yeah, I'll have the chimera go and sit in front of the door.
So he looks like he was going for a weapon, and then he comes up, sees the chimera, and he's like holding it out, and he's like, "Shit!" And he's looking around.
I'm gonna walk up behind the chimera and be like, just take it easy, okay? Take it easy. I just helped you. I gave you a healing potion. You're about ready to die, or you're already dead. Pill, sir.
You're from the other team.
Yes. We were helping you because you were being attacked by the worm, big, huge, gigantic worm. Ring a bell. Partner could not be saved.
He kind of like lowers the sword a little bit, like he's a little more resigned now, a little calmer.
The question
What
is,
do you know what that worm was?
yeah, that's something Rocknian was devising.
Good enough.
But
Why would he?
my
He's just
question here,
Why would hold on. Rock? You that's a
Grave accusation.
claim to make?
The reason I make it is because we found this thing underneath where we are being created by Bozal. Doesn't ring
No,
a bell?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was one of Rocknian's creatures that escaped to be used in the arena.
Yeah, it's a Caius worm, though. This has been.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Basically, it's a
Is
thing
that?
Yes, can create zombie-like
Well, then
people and
we should
creatures.
go speak to Rocknian and ask him.
No. All right, look. So if you don't know who Caius is at all,
No.
okay. Well, let's pretend he's one of those gods that polite people shouldn't be worshiping.
More than pretend. That's exactly what it is. Corzel says
okay.
between her teeth.
Okay, you're right. I forgot that we have some of the more religiously minded among us. Caius is a god of undeath, hate, wants to bring about the end of the world. That standard evil god stuff.
That would make things such as that, and he motions towards your chimera.
Yes.
Kind of. Except uncontrolled and ready to eat anything. Whereas,
And worm-ridden.
yeah, worm-ridden. That's the big one because if this chimera were to kill something, it doesn't immediately get up as another skeleton. The Caius worms do that.
Okay, but I still listen to this with Rocknian.
He's a Caius cultist.
Yes.
Why would he?
Well, he's also been trying to kill us this whole time, which is why we believe he's been up to this.
Why has he been trying to kill you?
Because we've been interfering with his.
We've had multiple run-ins with Caius
if I'm
cultists.
understanding everything correctly, you are opposing Rocknian. He's trying to kill you, so I should trust you. Why?
Because we just saved your life.
Just so you know, I'm getting sick of these very. What's the word? These NPCs that are very. Yeah, they question a lot of things.
They're skeptical, but
skeptical. Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Well, I mean, so why wouldn't he be skeptical? He's
to this extent, he probably wouldn't. I'm just saying.
I mean, we literally did just pull him out of certain death. All right.
He didn't see us coming.
Okay, so you're okay. So this guy knows Rocknian. He's done this. He's done the Champions games for several years now. And then you guys show up with undead things, and then the undead thing shows up and claiming. So I mean, you gotta look at it from his point of view. You guys just came out of nowhere, and all this shit started hitting the fan, and now you're opposing Rocknian, a guy that he actually personally knows and has interacted with.
Does an 18 beat his will save?
To charm him?
Yes.
He has to make the will save.
Yeah. Oh.
So.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the DC?
DC. Let me grab that.
It's like 13 or 14 or something.
Fuck. What do I add for the DC again?
Intelligence?
It's 10 plus your intelligence plus 2 for being a level 9 wizard.
That's okay. That was the third number is what I need. So 16.
16.
Okay. He did fail, and you're charming him.
Yes.
Okay.
I would actually want to question him about why his partner only was going to kill him. Why that would be important, but I don't think he would know because.
I just figured it was just because it's a zombie, right? Like just straight up. Yeah.
Well, he would have gone after any of us then.
That's true.
So,
Hey, buddy, you got any idea why the remains of your partner would want to murder you in particular?
as a zombie,
No.
are you hiding something?
No, we've been on the same team for years.
Has Rocknian come to you and requested something of you, like to kill us?
No, why would he do that?
Because he's been having the rest of the people try to get rid of us.
I'm sure it's a misunderstanding.
We definitely dragged their souls up from
Right.
the underworld to ask.
That's true. Could he bring the woman who just died?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I could just yank her soul up and start asking questions.
I think that's a complication. Whatnot. The elf rogue.
If you want to do that, you can.
I mean, the worm skeleton. So, actually, we should probably start working on our alibi.
What alibi?
I mean,
I think Corzel's thinking the same thing. Like, what else?
uh,
You
I
mean
know
the
exactly what you're talking about.
yeah. Well, the guards are going to show up, and Rocknian has a very clear and popular history within the city, and we're relative nobodies that have already been in trouble with the law. And
So if you're wondering about the skepticism, again, there you go.
What skepticism?
Well, then
because
Rockman. Why
he's
was because
so-
he's
yeah, I see.
he's been. A
I think your
very
voice just adds to it, though. That's all. They always make them sound like they're smug.
The NPCs.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't hearing that with him. I was hearing more of a really stupid, dumb questioning. Like I'm really confused.
That's what I mean. Like the smug kind of like, I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
No, they're. No,
I know. It just gets on my nerves. That's all. It's like they all act like that. It's like Corzel's like, fucking come on, man.
No, this guy
I'm
genuinely.
tired of all these assholes being either too stupid or in on it. Where's all the good people? Right? Like she's like, what the hell?
Nowhere. Maybe at your temple or.
That's what I mean. Like she like lived in a commune of like people of a goodly god. So she's just not used to like all these assholes or just like just
welcome
you know.
to the overworld here.
you wonder why like charm was the first thing Homal picked up. Just like fuck it. If I've got problems, just magic it away.
Well, it does work wonders.
Mhm.
Anyways, yeah, I want to talk to the girl. At least maybe she might know a little bit more. I don't know.
Okay, so you get her soul out.
Unless it was Bozal that was in her. I don't know.
So what questions did you have for her?
How many did you get?
3. Why would your zombified remains want to kill your partner above everyone else?
Why did you target your partner?
She has no recollection of that.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
I wonder if we could bring up Bozal.
Okay. The question was, why would it? Not necessarily, why did you? Right? Recollection. Like, does she think? Was it maybe like? Was it a command from a zombie command, or was it a? I'm acting on my last known.
She
thing?
says the last thing she remembers was the giant worm descending upon her.
Okay.
And then everything went dark.
So it's probably Bozal or something commanding the.
Is her partner next to us?
Yeah.
We've got him charmed. He's probably not going anywhere too quickly.
No, he's just like, hey, I'm sorry. I tried to save you. But these guys showed up. They saved me. Maybe we can bring you back to life at some point.
Pay for a
Not
resurrection.
Yeah, priority right now, but
It'll be something to check out. Anyways.
Well, he'll pay you. 'cause-
I guess I'll ask her the same question if Rocknian has requested anything of her in particular.
Are you saying that like has Rockman requested anything of you?
Like,
Are you asking if he's requested a specific thing from her?
Have they shown any special interest in them? Has he shown any? Yeah.
Well, he's wanted to. He's wanted things from me, illicit. Things that a man would want from from all this. But
that's it.
if you need anything,
That's it.
Battle related or the part of the arena or
no, he's only. certain favors,
Got it.
but
Is that it? Is that all the questions we have?
just two.
Yeah, one more question.
She didn't give one more or no?
Should be one more, right?
Yeah, it should be one more.
Okay.
I mean, doesn't matter to me what we ask it. I was just pulling out so you guys question her. I mean, I'm ready to be done here. You guys ready to be done here?
Yeah, we don't need to. I now am curious as to if you could bring up Boval.
Yeah, as Corzale's finishing off, slopping off the rest of this cold crap, she's just like, what are we doing? Like, where are we going? We shouldn't stay here any longer. We really shouldn't.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my owlbear.
Okay.
The corpse of the worm's too big to fit in my bag of holding, isn't it?
It's not really a corpse anymore. It's like a pile of mush.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, that's right. I forgot it started loading. Damn it. That's okay. We've got the scroll. Let's get the fuck out of here.
The arena then?
Or are we gonna find Rockman?
I mean, I figure Rockian's probably not in the arena. He's probably at his house.
Yeah.
Granted, it's next to the arena, but I don't think the guards are going to appreciate like the cavalcade of undead that we are about to unleash upon Rachnian.
Ooh, I'm gonna. What's the charmed guy's name?
Auric.
I'm gonna ask Auric if he knows where Rockman lives.
Yeah, he lives just a little north of the arena.
Can you show us?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do, guys? Do you want to find a place to bunk down?
Corzale, like, you can tell just by looking at her, but she says, like, I cannot continue this chase.
Right.
We need to rest, or I need to
Well,
rest.
we could go back to your church, which seems like a a decent idea, or we can go underground to the place where we were before, where we first.
You mean our hideout? Oh no.
Yeah.
Lab and.
Or we can go to the Mages Guild.
She kind of gives you a look like we're not doing that.
No, I don't think that's very trustworthy. I think they probably are more. There might be people who'd be willing to tell Rockman where we are.
It's a guaranteed certainty that that's the case.
Okay.
That's not just coming from a cleric to a wizard. That's just like, yeah, that's just like, you know.
Hey, you know what? Fair enough. I just figured if there was any places that had a significant enough security force, it would be there.
So you're gonna go to the church and.
Well, I'm asking them if they want to go.
That's the thing. Corzale doesn't necessarily want to like bring any more attention on their heads, and like that's not exactly a secretive place, right?
Yeah.
I prefer underground.
It's like it doesn't. It's not necessarily that she mistrusts them, or then someone would like snitch on them within the church.
Right.
But it would be easy for someone to see them enter, right? And then
they might hurt the church.
Yeah, exactly.
So then, are you gonna go to the Mind Flayer lair, or are you gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mind
That's
Flayer.
what I would suggest.
Yeah, the Mind Flayer lair seems fine.
Not the most comfortable place, but she just needs to. She needs to, produce some new blood cells, and she'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what about Auric?
With us until
Yeah.
Rockman.
Yeah, Corzale says let's take her just so that he doesn't go telling anybody. Let's have him come with us, right?
The thing is, he's charmed. So if there's anything we want done, like passing a message off to anybody, he would be the proper cat spot for such a thing. The big use I could think of would be sending him to give a message to our sponsor that, bad stuff. We found your sister. She's super dead. Rockney killed her. That kind of shit.
Of course, this still doesn't trust that guy, but that's fine.
Or we could send him a message to meet us, like in the where did we go to run? Was it behind that blacksmith shop?
It was underneath the blacksmith shop.
We could tell him to meet us behind that blacksmith shop at like a certain time during the night or something, or right before dinner or sometime like that.
Or are you fast?
Like, can I run fast?
I mean, wait, he's got the busted leg, doesn't he?
No, the
that
healing
healed it.
potion.
Okay, thank God. All right. Yeah, are you fast, Oric?
Yeah, they'll take up my armor. It's all messed up, and then go even faster.
I mean, if you could, he like pulls out a piece of paper. He says, if you could drop this at a certain address and then come meet us or come find us behind or underneath this blacksmith shop, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, totally. He gets the message, and he goes to. Oh, he's like, wait, there are guards posted. How are we gonna get out of here?
Are there? Thought we killed the guard.
Can you
Down
sleep?
here, up
Can you sleep people? Or Hamal?
Nah, no.
It's not a thing you can do.
Nope.
I assume that's something that the wizard can do. I just wasn't sure if he could do it.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Well, okay, so just to speed things up, so I know between Sumia's sneaking and misdirection and Hamal's illusions, you guys could do enough misdirection, invisibility.
Yeah, if you cause a distraction to get them go somewhere else, we can just get the hell out. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll take let's just say an hour later after Hamal gets his mana back, and then a bunch of various illusions and.
So that means we take a
charms
short
and
rest, at least.
Yeah.
Of course,
So
it needs
you
more
short
than a
rest
short
it up.
rest, but yeah.
He needs
Yeah,
a short
we
rest
will.
to get his stuff up,
We will. We just need to get out of the arena, though.
and then you guys get out of the arena through. I mean, you'll concoct a way. I know you will. So let's just take it. there.
Let's just bypass that.
Let's move past it. So you're outside the arena. So yes, Oric will go deliver the message, and he'll meet you beneath
Behind the black. Whatever.
It's called the Cold Forge. So he'll meet you there. Do you want him to meet you there, like certain, or like wait till?
Just have him come back immediately. I think that would just be better.
Okay, so he'll drop the message off, and then he'll come meet you immediately. And now, what are you guys doing?
We're gonna go down.
Into the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, less people that see us, the better.
Okay. So
It's our lair now. That's how that works.
So yeah, you go down there. Now in here, what are you doing?
We should find a room so that we can bunk down and barricade it. And I'd want to say the alchemy room, and just sleep off what we gotta sleep off.
Okay. So
that's my suggestion. If anybody else has anything else.
Yeah. Of course, she just needs rest, like some real rest right now, right?
Okay. So you guys will rest, and then actually, what time is it?
About 8 o'clock, or for 7 o'clock for you guys.
Yeah.
like, wait,
So
what?
what is your immediate? What is your plans for the next day when you guys rest up?
Attempt to convince Corzel to let me start brewing up some fake doppelgangers.
Well, for what purpose? Let's have a short conversation. What? How are you going to convince her?
Pretty much the fact that outside of your church, we don't have very many allies and or forces. And while we've been doing great for a small 3-person, occasionally 4-person strike team, we're gonna need some numbers if we're gonna keep up this maddening quest to murder all the Caius cultists.
Yeah. Okay. I mean that speaks to her personally, but that doesn't speak to her religion.
In terms of this, they aren't immortal, undying things that will just kind of eat their way forever.
You know that given the previous day's events, she's starting to feel the burn of what's her mission, as it were. Right?
Yeah. And like straight up, I can just program them to die after so many days. It's not like they're going to become a plague. They're literally just short-lived automatons that are going to do what we need them to do.
You know what? Automaton lives matter too.
I mean, in all honesty,
how many?
How many do you think I could make in the alchemy room?
Oh man, I did not. I'm gonna say with what the Thulid had lying around, the immediate materials on hand, you can make six of them.
6 of them.
Now that's at the baseline. I think they're level 2 or 3 creatures. You could so you essentially have 12 levels worth of doppelganger to play with. So minimum level is 2, max level is your level. So
Yeah.
you could brew up.
I assume though you can't. I assume you can't make a doppelganger that's higher level than yourself though.
Right. Yeah. No, he said max R level.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So you can brew a half dozen level 2 guys. You can brew 4 level 3 guys, 2 level 4 guys, 2 level 6 guys.
Yeah. I'll say to Corzel, I could do 6 really weak ones, or one that's really like about as strong as we are, and then one that's really weak, or kind of anywhere in between there.
She's kind of like, again, she does that Corzel thing where she kind of rolls her eyes
Yeah.
and she's pissed off about it. But she says, "What? Use your best judgment."
Okay.
You can tell 6. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
Any more than 6. I was actually thinking. I was like, yeah, more than 6 is probably not a good thing.
Sure.
Right? Like, I was really thinking 6, and then he said 6. I was like, okay, perfect, because that was her max. So
Great.
there you go.
All right.
From player to player, the strong one's probably the better bet.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking either.
Corzel doesn't give a shit though, right?
Right.
Like
I was thinking like 3/4 levels, or one that's like our level, and then one that's level 3.
Or maybe a messenger.
That way we can kind of barricade ourselves in there and do what we gotta.
because we can.
Yeah. Well, we do what we must because we can. All right. Yeah. No. Hamal will say excellent and begin getting to work. He'll pull out the Thulid's notes and begin scribbling at the end and start adding to them.
Okay.
In his blips in the process.
Okay. So I guess the next week we'll pick up from where. So you guys just gonna the next day you're gonna do what now?
Well, he's gonna stay and brew up some doppelgangers. How long would that take? Was it like a 24-hour thing, a week thing? Like how's that
Depends on
work?
how long we want him to cook for.
I'm gonna say it's gonna take 1 day per level.
Okay.
Okay.
That is definitely a consideration then. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're also 1 night doesn't heal all of our wounds. So.
Yes. So I mean, you guys
Exactly. No,
you guys went out. It was
yeah.
like no one saw you guys leave. No one probably followed you around. Like from what Sumia, she's got to get perception checks. She's got Albert looking around. You don't think anyone followed you. And if you guys went into the sewers, this place is very well hidden.
I mean, the only thing I'd want to do is go pop up to see if anybody's saying anything.
Yes. 2 things. Yeah. Corzel wants to see what the movements are in the city, and also she needs to go get some armor.
Yeah,
So
I keep forgetting that.
So the next day, Corzel's going to go on a shopping trip.
No, she's not going to go the next day. She'll probably wait like 2 days, right? At least he'll like rest for 2 days and then go, or rest.
So Sumia, are you going to pop out every day to look to see what's going on, or?
Just to be, I mean, I'll do it pretty carefully and whatnot, but I just want to see if I can hear anybody talking about like, oh, the arena this or this happened and.
Okay, so before we're playing the next day, you go out. You're all looking around. You're all secret. Pop out of a sewer hole.
I kind of try and put. There might be some other clothes down there, right?
I could just put a magical disguise on you.
That would be nice.
So Hamal can illusionize you.
Poof! You've got an hour. Go find out what you want.
Okay. So you go by the arena and you see that there's a bunch of town watch around it.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Rockdean's house. Doors open. Town watch everywhere. And you hear that.
I'll go in taverns and
you don't even have to go in taverns.
Okay.
People are crowded by the arena. There are people that are outraged. I bought tickets. What's going on? And they're like the announcer guys outside, and everyone be calm. We're still looking for Rockdean. We don't know where he went.
Of course he did. Fuck.
Of course, he did what? Skip town?
Yeah.
I mean, that was always a possibility.
We'll know where the other gladiators went.
Well, I mean, I think we do. They were eaten.
The Watch
Well,
is
like us.
obviously, the Watch is investigating as best they can. We'll hope that this is all by the end of the day. So check back in tomorrow. So basically, what Sumia learns is that Rocknean's vanished. He's gone. And as far as everyone's concerned, you guys were all abducted or killed or murdered.
With him or something.
Well, all the rest of the
Okay.
teams.
Yeah, because we're missing too, obviously, right?
Yeah. Where did Rocknean go?
North.
There's
That's
one
us.
person that might know.
Elagos? Or our sponsor?
Elagos, we'll do it next week.
Is that who our sponsor is? Elagos? Or is that
Different
Elagos?
guy.
Well, actually, Elagos knows the guy, Akame. He's your actual sponsor.
Oh, that's right. It came. I see that now.
All right.
So
So
that's something to stew on next week.
how much do we like? How's healing work again in terms of rest? Or I guess
your level plus.
yeah. I guess she could just double her favor into healing herself the next day. Yeah.
That's true because you're just going to gain all.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, so I mean that's
He is a cleric. I guess
You're-
that's
so-
I always kind of forget, because this game healing is not as
I'm
prolific.
guessing it's
So, but still, yeah.
Well, I mean, Cordell could probably spam heal herself up, and then one more day, so it'd be like a 2-day thing, and then you guys would all be like fully topped off.
Mhm.
I guess so that day one, you come back. Hey guys.
Hey, where's Cecil? Cedric.
Cedric.
Oh, Cedric.
We kind of forget about him sometimes.
He's probably
Doing his own thing now.
Well, I mean, you can go probably find him. I mean, he's probably at a tavern waiting to hear from you guys.
I guess.
I don't believe you're dead.
I guess I can go over and tell him some stuff that only I would know or whatnot,
Okay.
just to convince him, and then show him where we are and let him know.
Okay. So I'll keep him in the loop in case you guys need him to help you out again. But yeah, that's something to stay on for next week. So this adventure is basically over at this point. So you guys know.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
I mean, there's one more little event that
We'll still
happens
keep him on the
before
down
the
low
adventure
for
is.
the down though.
Cut
Yeah.
off. Okay. Level 10. So at 10, do we get to up one of our?
Yeah, so you up one of your stats up to +5.
Yay!
Cool.
That dex.
Oh,
So, just to, so the whole, well, you guys, you might be able to figure it out.
He's obviously gone.
But this adventure could have actually ended a lot worse.
Good.
You guys stopped.
yeah, of course it could have. Yeah, of course.
It could have ended
I
with
imagine.
Rocknean turning into a super death knight and then 1,000 undead minions rising out of the
Really?
ground. Yes.
Jesus.
How did we stop that? By killing the worm?
That's
You don't have to tell us, but I'm just curious.
I don't think you guys are gonna be able to figure out. I'm trying to think like how you'd figure out. Basically, okay, so if you would have summoned Bozal, you could have asked him what was going on, but of a ritual prophecy thing, he had to eat and kill Auric to fulfill the prophecy that would have turned Rocknean into a Death Knight.
Huh.
So that I guess I'll let them know eventually.
So that's why
the boys.
it was trying to eat the guy. That's why it was trying to kill the guy.